wanna know now? What you wanna know? Why?
حيا الله كزروني، حيا الله الورد. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. كيف حالك؟
حياك الله. سلامات.
First things first, brother. Thank you very much for coming and accepting our invitation in such short
It's an honor
notice.
for me, to be honest with you. You haven't got Michael Jordan or Michael Jackson. Yeah,
Well, to be honest,
a humble guy.
brother, you are
a humble brother.
You are my kabayan. That's first of all.
Salamat po.
Secondly, brother, you are a wonderful man. I like the energy.
Thank you very much.
I like the positivity.
Thank you very much.
Although you are pressured in your daily life, in your work, in all of that, you still spread a smile, and that is beautiful. And first things first, offerings.
حبيبي جزاك الله خير. Thank you.
And this is a homemade milk tea. تعرف اللي يلبي اللي تصير فوق؟
اوكي هاي
مال طيبين.
زين شوف لأن أنا سويت فيديو I did a video على العجم.
تمام.
العجم عندهم two names for this. يسمونه شويشير ولا شير شوي.
شورشير أو
شير شوي.
اوكي.
زين هاي يعني شنو؟ فأنا قلت لهم what is the difference.
صحيح.
الشويشير اللي هو الشاي حليب. يعني الشاي وتحط فيه حليب. يعني الشاي أكثر من شنو؟ حليب. شير شوي غير. شنو يصير؟
الحليب أكثر من الشاي.
There we go.
فهمت؟ صاد.
هاي شكله شير شوي. عليك بالعافية. عافيك الله. بسم الله.
الحمد لله رب العالمين. Thank you very much for coming.
والله it's an honor to be honest with you, bro.
Brother, what's with the Bengali language?
It's not Bengali.
Filipino language.
Look, I'll tell
all
you.
of these beautiful things that you're doing.
See,
I'm a big fan, by the way.
Habibi, thank you very much. Look, some people, I don't know why, but we have sick people, to be honest.
Sick people?
Sick people,
okay? In which way?
Yani, they always take it the wrong way around, okay? Thinking, oh, you're racist, you're doing this, and you're making fun out of them. No, there's a big difference between making fun and mimicking.
Joking, basically.
Joking.
Exactly.
It's called the art of mimicking or the art of copying.
Right.
Okay. This is a talent, boy.
Indeed.
Okay. Some people take it the wrong way around. See, I always said this, and I always will say this, that I've opened my Instagram just to put a smile on your face.
Beautiful.
That was my aim from the beginning of my career from Instagram.
Beautiful, man. This is beautiful. And you actually do.
Alhamdulillah. See, this is the problem. You know, now I have a cousin called Kaz Kazarooni, aka Abbas.
Oh, no.
He looks like me.
Okay.
I call him my evil twin.
Okay.
So, what he said, like, you get pissed off because you're trying to put a smile on people's faces.
Right.
And what they do is they come with negative energy. Oh, you're racist.
So you receive complaints and insults, bad comments,
of course.
You're that.
Yes.
And how do you reply? How do you handle pressure?
I used to get pissed off because I'm trying to put a smile on your face and you're taking it the wrong way around.
Right.
So I used to get pissed off and angry, and then I started thinking, I said, look. Then my cousin came up to me, Ramin, he said, look, why do you put yourself down to their level? The guy who actually is not following you and went and actually came onto your account to write something bad, that shows what the type of person he is.
Indeed. That's
he has a grudge against you, or he's jealous of you. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So he writes a bad comment, oh, you think you're funny? Sometimes I reply.
Okay.
I say, no, I don't think I'm funny, but the amount of followers that I have think I do. And I screenshot it and I put Fadal. So people start laughing at him.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Sometimes I do that if I'm in a good mood. Sometimes if I get these bad comments and all this, what do? The best thing to do, delete, block.
Direct.
That's it.
Instantly.
خلاص لا تعور راسك. Don't give yourself a headache. Why? Because for him to go out of his way to come, he's not even following you.
Indeed.
He comes into your account to write something that shows how much hate he has or grudge against you or jealousy.
Right.
Whatever it is, we don't know. But it's one of these things. So what I do is, my cousin told me, Ramin told me, he said, Kaz, what you do, when you get these comments, don't reply. Delete, block. Hanana, what did I do? I made you disappear. And I made myself disappear from your what?
Because he's not gonna see anything from you.
I'm not in your Explorer anymore.
Right.
So I'm not gonna come out. Unless someone posts.
Exactly, one of
And that's a sign that you had to follow me.
Yeah.
كيفك. You see what I'm saying? So I don't force people to come and follow me. See, if you've noticed in any of my videos, I never come up to you and say, please subscribe and follow.
Yeah, you never said I watch all your videos.
I've never said it.
Yes,
Why?
I agree on that.
Why? Because I'm not begging for you to come and follow me. If you want to follow me, you will follow by itself.
Yeah.
Without me telling you.
Yeah.
So why should I come beg you, go please follow me? My aim for this is not to mock you or to make you go to put yourself to put yourself
degrade
down
you, yeah.
or degrade you. No. My aim is to put a smile on your face. That's it.
So how did you learn the Tagalog? How did you learn?
This is a very
What's
good thing.
What's the secret?
I have half Filipino cousins, by the way.
Okay. So, relatives.
Yes, my uncle from my mom's side, Khali.
Right.
His first wife was a Filipino.
MashaAllah. Okay.
The talent of mimicking comes from my music ears, because I'm a musician as well.
You're a musician.
I play the keyboards.
You play guitar as well?
No.
Okay.
A little bit. But
more into piano.
More into the keyboards. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. So I have a good hearing for music, but I can't read music. So I have a very good hearing, and I'm a DJ.
Nice.
Okay. So I was a DJ since I was 14, 15 years old.
Wow.
Okay.
Young
The
age.
keyboards I started around 5, 6 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're a musician since childhood.
Since childhood. Yes.
Nice. That's nice.
Okay. So that helped me listening to people and getting the language.
Yeah.
The accent. It's the accent.
Okay.
So living with my family and all that stuff, I started getting the language.
Right.
Mimicking and all that stuff. So that's how it came.
So how many languages do you speak? How many?
As a languages, I
Yeah.
speak Arabic, Persian. I speak a few dialogues.
Persian اللي هو فارسي.
No, Ajami.
Okay.
The Ajami is like the Bandari of.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. So this is what the Bahraini speak here.
Yes.
The Ajam here.
Yes.
Okay. Farsi is different. Farsi is the ones that the Iranians speak.
Correct.
Okay. And then you have Khudmuni, which is holy or Bastiki.
أيوة.
That I speak as well.
Okay.
Because my mom is holy.
Okay.
And my father is Ajmi, which is Kazarooni.
Right.
Okay, but my father's family that are in Iran, they speak Farsi.
MashaAllah.
So I speak all those dialogues.
Okay.
And they're not the same, by the way.
They're completely different. Yeah.
Yes.
And what else?
A little bit of Filipino words here and there. I don't speak Tagalog, by the way.
Oh, okay. I thought you were fluent.
No.
Oh, okay.
People think.
Yeah. I was because all the videos that I'm saying, I said no. This guy is.
It's an accent, and the way I like seeing people. Because Filipinos are the most joyful people.
Yeah.
In the world, I love them.
Yeah.
I love Filipinos.
Shout out to the Philippines.
Well, I love them.
Shout out.
I have a half. One of my best friends is half Filipino.
Wow.
His name is Nabil.
Great.
Nabil Khunji, I love you. Okay? And these guys are so you always see them smiling, you always see them joyful, And what I like about them is they don't take it the wrong way around. Like when you come to them, you say, pare, kamusta ka? Oh, you speak Tagalog? Come here, pare. How you doing? And then
They easily get synced.
exactly
Positively get synced.
very nice people. You know, joyful people. I love them. I love Filipinos, and that's why one of my main characters is Tony Bayang. I made him
What is
Tony Bayang. It's just a name.
a made-up name for
Made up
Filipinos?
name. Yeah, of my character.
Okay.
It's for my Filipino character is called Tony Bayang.
Tony Bayang.
Tony Bayang. Yeah.
Okay. What does it Bayang stands for?
Bayang is just it just sounds Filipino.
Okay.
I just got it.
Okay.
And then the Malayalam, which is the Kerala character.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. His name is Rajakumar G. That's another character that I do.
Okay.
Innada sugam. Okay. Now the Rida, okay.
Yeah, this is amazing, by the way.
Yeah, I made this. I actually made it myself. And lots of people started copying me. To get the I had to practice. Sometimes I go to work. I'm in the car. I'm looking at myself in the mirror and the traffic lights, and I just practice the rada. So everything I say at the end of the word has to have a rada.
Yeah.
Anarada, jibrada, minni rada, you see? So even some Malayalams, they love it, and some Malayalams no. They're saying, "Oh, you're making fun of it. You're an Arab."
Wrong,
yeah, they take it this Arab thing, and oh, you're an Arab. You're looking down on us. No, it's not like that. It's something to put a smile on people's faces. That's it. I'm not being racist, and whoever knows me for a fact, whoever knows me actually knows me. He knows that I have nothing to do with the racism, because. Some people, sometimes you sit with people, and the first time you sit with him, and because you don't know him, you get that vibe. Oh, I don't like him. But once you get to know him, sometimes you get to be his best friend.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
So I always tell people, get to know me first. Get to know who Kaz is actually. Okay? And then judge. I don't like making enemies. I always like making friends. And my friends know me that when I love you, I love you. But when I hate you, I actually hate you.
Right.
I show it. Mm-hmm. If I don't like you, I tell you to your face. So tomorrow you don't come and hear it from someone, Kaz was talking behind your back now.
No, straight.
If you know Kaz, he talks in front of you and he tells it to you in your face. You will see it in my face that I don't like you. And I will show it to you that I don't like you. But I don't like that side of myself. Mm-hmm. I don't like it. That's one of the things that I don't like about myself. I'm a Scorpio.
Okay, makes sense.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, if I love you, I love you. But if I hate you,
finish.
I hate you.
Finish him.
X. You see what I'm saying? But I don't like that side of me. I don't like it.
But if you have to do it, then you have to do it. Because some people are...
Exactly. I do it for people that don't deserve my friendship.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So if you don't deserve my friendship, I X you out of my... I can't be bothered with people like this. You have to surround yourself with people like yourself. Joyful, people that lift you up. Because you actually have a stressful job, okay? You come back, you want to go out, forget about things. You come and sit with people that bring you more down. That makes you sick, by the way.
Depressed even more and more.
Sick, it brings you sickness. I keep away from people like this.
So what is your full-time job?
I'm a driving instructor, full-time job.
Driving instructor?
Yes.
Since when you started?
Since 2015. My grandfather, Allah Yarhamah, was a driving instructor from my mom's side.
Right.
From the 60s all the way to the late 90s.
From the 60s, he's a, mashallah, a legend.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, his name is Allah Yarhamah Muhammad Saleh Muhammad Hassan. People know him as Mas Saleh Hardey. Mon Salmaniya.
Allah Yarhamah.
Okay. So he taught me how to drive.
Okay.
Subhanallah. He taught my uncles how to drive, taught all my aunties, lots of my friends he taught how to drive as well. And he used to tell me, why don't you take my job?
Okay.
Okay. But we, in the old days, we always thought that a driving instructor is for an old man.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
never
yeah,
looked
yeah,
at
yes,
it as
yes,
a-
yes, yes,
all,
yes.
all the driving instructors were old.
Yes,
You know,
yes. We
it
never
was
see
not
young
it.
people, yeah.
Young people, yes. So my chance was, I was actually a DJ. That was my full-time job. I used
Back then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before 2015, I was a resident DJ and the events manager of Block 338 Restaurant Lounge and Garden. You remember it?
Block 338.
Yeah, it was next to NYIT in Adliya. Remember?
Okay. Oh, yes, yes.
You remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
Backside of Lilo.
Yes.
Lilo Cafe.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yes.
That side, yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I used to be the events manager and the resident DJ there for around maybe 3 to 4 years. And then I left that job and then I just went into a driving instructor. I just to become a driving instructor.
So how do you see driving instruction?
It's
as a
nice.
job?
I love teaching people, but the problem is in this generation.
The Gen Zs. Yeah. Tell me more about that. I would like to
See, I'll tell you something. In our generation, when we used to drive properly. Why? Because it was manual.
Yes, sir.
And manual is the best way of driving because you have control over the car.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying?
100%.
So, and you're using both of your legs and your hands.
Yes.
And you're always constantly aware of everything.
Yes.
Okay, because you have to be multitasking and everything. Now it's automatic. Yeah. Okay. But can you believe people still fail?
I don't understand how. Wallah, بصراحة bro, I'm sorry, but I don't understand how
Bro.
a person could fail a driving test
Okay,
or
let me tell you
in
what-
automatic بصراحة.
Let me tell you what my grandfather used to say. He used to come home angry.
Oh,
So we used to come and that was manual. So I used to come to my grandfather. He says, Papa, why are you so angry? Why do you come? He says, you don't know. You don't know what I have to deal with. So I was like, what do you mean? And it's just driving. Because we don't know. Okay. He's like, we bring donkeys and we make them into human.
but like درجة.
I didn't know what he was talking about. Okay. Until I became a driving instructor.
And then you understand.
Because what he was trying to say that the people that don't have brains,
Yeah.
they're donkeys. Sorry to say this.
Yes.
Okay? And we make them into what? Humans. Because we teach them how to
How
drive.
to drive.
So now I understand what my...
Because you're into it now. You're facing it. So most likely you're instructing Bahrainis, expatriates,
I
girls, boys.
I do everything.
Okay.
But mostly what I do is the people that actually understand my language. So mostly I only take people that speak English or Arabic or Persian.
Right.
Okay? Why? Because as a driving instructor, you have to, the communication skills between you and the student, he has to know what you're telling him. Because if he doesn't know what you're saying and you can't relay the message to him, how's he going to learn? So you're taking his money and he's not learning anything for it. To me, that's haram money.
Correct.
So if I can't communicate with you, I don't take you. I give you to someone who actually speaks your language.
Exactly.
So Bengalis, I don't take. Why? Not because I'm racist, no.
Because you can't communicate. with
Exactly. And he speaks, if he wants to speak Arabic, he's not going to speak the proper Arabic. That's not Arabic. Is it? انت الروح انا الروح كله الروح انت يجي انا يجي كله يجي. You know what I mean? That's not proper Arabic. So what we need to do is, imagine I need to teach him how to go on a roundabout. Okay, roundabouts, you need to signal, you need to shift lanes. No one does it.
Right.
But that's the correct way. So I have to show you the correct way of going on a roundabout.
Correct.
So if I can't relay that message to you and make you understand how to go on a roundabout, and I just keep telling you shift now, and you don't know when to shift, you don't know why you're shifting, you don't know why you're signaling, you don't know why you're looking in the mirror, and you can't relay that message to him, haram, you take him. To me, I don't take him. Some instructors, they say, no, أهم شيء الفلوس. That's haram. If you can, because you're a teacher, you're providing a service. You're providing something that people have to learn from you. So they're paying to learn from you.
Right.
So if they're paying and they're not learning from you, what's the use? You're not teaching properly.
Yeah, you're not.
And plus, it's haram. And second of all, this guy is working his butt off to earn this money to pay you to make his life easier. If he's going to be working as a driver or whatever it is. Okay. Now this guy, you're not teaching him properly. So what happens? He goes in, he fails, he comes back to you again.
Exactly.
More money to you.
More. Exactly. Yeah.
I have with me, I don't do that. I give you only one chance with me. Why? Because my teaching is for dummies. If you don't learn from me, you're not fit to drive. I make it so simple to you that you cannot say that if I failed, it's my fault as a driving instructor. Okay? Some people come and say, okay, how many lessons do you think I need? I said, that's the most stupidest question you're asking a driving instructor. No one knows except for you.
Exactly. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whoever comes up to you and says, oh, you need 5 or 6 lessons, he's milking you for money. He's a liar.
Yes.
Why? Because you as a person, when you drive, you can come, last night you haven't slept. So you come, your concentration is really bad today. So you come and ask me, oh, how many lessons do I need? Okay, I can't tell you, but some instructors do. They say, oh, you need maybe 5, 6 lessons. Okay. Next day he slept. He comes back, he's fresh. He's driving properly. So does he need that extra 4 or 5 lessons? No. What was the reason? The reason that he didn't sleep properly, so his concentration wasn't good. So your concentration is the most important thing in driving. Why? Because in driving, even a professional driver, okay, why do the police tell you, the traffic police tell you, don't drive and text? It's not that because you don't know how to drive. It's because the texting that you're doing takes your concentration away from what? Driving, and then you what?
You make an accident. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You can't come and say, oh, he didn't know how to drive. No. What took him off his what? His concentration? It was the texting. Okay. So imagine, this is what I tell my students. I said, imagine you are not texting and you have no concentration. So you're more dangerous than that person who is texting and driving.
Yes. Makes sense.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I bring it to them. That's how I make them understand that, look, don't go with what, if your instructor is no good, change him. If you're not learning from the instructor, change him. If the communication language between you and him is not okay, you're not understanding what he's teaching you, he's not teaching you properly, change him. Why do you stay with him? Don't stay with him. Change. Why? Because you're paying someone to learn. And if you're not learning from this guy, why are you still continuing with this guy? Or with this woman, whatever it is. Because I'm going to be honest with you, not all your fingers are the same. There are good driving instructors and there are bad.
Correct.
I can't come and say that I'm good about myself. No. I let my students say
Students will give you the feedback.
Exactly. Yeah. So sometimes some driving instructors come up to me and say, oh, we don't have work and all that stuff. So, first of all, have you ever seen me come complain to you, say that I don't have work? He's like, la, mashallah, you're always, you're always full, mashallah. I said, okay, But you're like older than me by many years. Okay? So you have to have a database of students. Why are those students not coming and recommending other students to you? Because that's what's happening to me. How do you know you're good? Because people wanting to come to you. People call you, guys, we want you. You see what I'm saying? So I tell them, don't come and complain. You need to see what you are doing wrong. I said, look, you don't have on your forehead written driving instructor. All right? So who the hell knows that you're a driving instructor? No one. Unless what you do, I advise them, these older people, I come here. Make yourself cards. Okay? If you don't want to do cards, you can just go and word of mouth. You go anywhere you go. You see Filipinos, Indians, Bengalis, whatever you guys take. Go up to them, say, I'm a driving instructor. If you need someone, this is my number. Just because you gave this guy, maybe he doesn't need it. But out of 10 people, you might get one person that his friend wants to get a license. Oh, I found a driving instructor, you're looking for one? Here, take one. Advertise yourselves.
Correct.
Talk to people. When you go out, tell them, I'm a driving instructor. If you need anything, let me know. This is my number. Do that. You sit there in the school, oh, there's no students, there's no mashallah. Oh, where is the faith of Allah?
No.
Thinking of of your risk. Your risk is written when you were in the stomach, in your mom's stomach. They don't believe in this. La, these people come, they spoil on Habibi, no one spoils on you. If Allah has written your risk, khalas, you get it. That's what you have to believe in. Some people don't believe in this. Oh no, هاي مخرب عليك. شو مخرب عليك؟ ما يصير مخرب عليك. He cannot. Because it's not written for you. You have to accept it. So I keep telling the driving instructors, look at yourselves, what you guys are doing wrong. You don't come and see me complaining. Why? Because I advertise myself. I go around, I build connections. And plus, my students go and, the best advertiser is word of mouth, by the way.
Yes, this is
The best.
the number one, yes.
You see what I'm saying? So people go, my students go, and bring other students, say, oh, he was good. Some students that don't survive with me, I'm strict, by the way. In driving, I'm not what you see on Instagram.
You take your duty as first priority.
We can say bad stuff here.
Yeah, take your time.
As the English say, you don't shit where you eat.
Yes. Crystal clear.
You see what I'm saying? This is your bread and butter.
Yes.
Okay, so what we say, I always tell them, when someone calls me, they say, oh, Kaz, I want to be with you as my driving instructor. Wait. Where did you get my number from? From Instagram. Okay, let me tell you something. What you see on Instagram, that's me naturally. But in driving, I'm 180 degrees someone different. She's like, what do you mean? You mean like you don't? I said, no. Because driving is not a joke, my friend.
It's not a joke, yeah. This
Imagine
is life.
he's pressing the acceleration, we're going towards the roundabout. We're laughing. Daesh. Come on. It's not a joke. It's not a joke.
Indeed. This is a matter between life and
so
death.
people think that, it's so fun to be with Kaz. No. Come see Kaz. They come and see. Like chicken nuggets, they don't survive. Especially girls. I'm very strict. When I'm strict, they actually cry.
Oh.
Yeah. So maximum lessons with me with the chicken nuggets is 3 lessons.
That's it.
They said, give me my book back. I'm going with another instructor.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Because you're not here to learn. So imagine I had one. I'll give you a story, one of the stories. I got a phone call from a driving instructor who follows me.
Right.
He calls me up. He goes, Kazarooni, I got a student from you. I said, you will never get a student from me. The only way you will get someone from me is if I throw them out or if they quit from me. These two reasons. You will not come. If it's from me, I'll be calling you and say, look, I have someone for you here, take her. Okay. What was this chicken nugget? An instructor. What's the definition of an instructor? Someone who instructs you what to do and what not to do.
Right.
Done? No. She used to come next to the traffic lights and she puts her hands down. She leaves the what? The steering wheel. Okay. We as driving instructors, because of how many people failed, they give them their like a paper to tell them what their mistakes are.
Correct. Yeah.
So what do? We read. What is the purpose of failing?
Fail. Yeah.
Okay. One of them is leaving the steering wheel. They fail you. If you leave the steering wheel, you have to keep your two hands on the steering wheel. Okay? So I came up to her. Every time she comes to the door, she puts it down. I said, put your hands on the steering wheel. We go again. Put your hands on the steering wheel. Put your hands on the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, وراح بعد مو بس yeah. زين? You keep telling me what to do. Of course I keep telling you what to do.
You're the instructor, bro.
Exactly.
So,
لا, why do you keep telling me put my hands on the steering? Baba, ya bint al-halal. It's illegal. I'm telling you what makes you fail. Imagine you're doing everything good, and because you just left they fail you. All that 22 hours you've done just because you left the steering wheel, they fail you. Is that worth it?
it's not.
No, you're making a big deal out of it. You're making a big fuss out of it. So I have papers I keep from the students record.
Yeah.
So I show them. I said, look, this is a form of
One of the students before.
One of the students before. Look, it says here, read. Can you read Arabic? So what she did? She quit because I was telling her what to do. Cool? So this instructor calls me up because Kazarooni, I got this. I said, you will not get someone from me. Ya matruda, ya tarda nafisha. She quit. He's like, yeah, she was complaining, saying that you kept telling her what to do. I said, that's my job. He said, exactly. That's what I told her. I said, that's his job. See, the difference between an instructor and another instructor, I keep telling my students this. I said, look, if you see me always correcting you, what does that mean? That means I'm not your enemy. I'm teaching you.
Correct.
Okay. But there are instructors, what do? You do a mistake, they let you.
ما يهمه. He will never care.
At the end of the day,
you're paying him.
I'm getting my what?
My money.
My money.
Finish.
What do I tell them? I tell them, look, have you ever seen yourself when I'm teaching you? If you're doing one mistake, do I let it go? He's like, no, you always keep. And what do? I don't see. This is how I teach. I cannot teach you something new if you haven't learned the thing that I taught you. So I keep bringing you the same place until you correct it. Once you correct it, I teach you something else.
Next. Yeah.
And then after I taught you that thing, I combine this with that. And I keep compiling and combining the stuff. That's how you learn. You can't teach something if to someone and he's not learnt it, and you go give him something else.
You can.
It's not registering.
Yes, yes, yes.
صح ولا لا? You have to take everything step by step. Okay? So the instructor is like, she said, he kept telling me to put my hands on the steering wheel. The instructor told her, I would do the same thing. Relax, when an instructor is hard on you, that means he cares about you. Because at the end of the day, I keep telling before I go with the lesson, I tell them, I'm strict. Okay? You need to remember, if I'm strict on you, that doesn't mean I hate you. Why? Because if I'm strict on you, that means I care about you. Why? Because at the end of the class, who's getting paid?
You.
Whether you learn or whether you don't learn.
Well, actually, if she fails, you'll get more benefits, not her.
But what do? I've put a law for myself. Okay,
That's beautiful.
I only give you one chance with me.
So when they fail, you're not.
No, one chance. So if you fail, I take you another 8 hours. If you fail again, I don't take you anymore.
خلاص.
Go find yourself another instructor.
And how many people failed so far? More than once?
No. Look, only with me, only dumb people fail. Okay? And when I say dumb, meaning they don't concentrate. The main key of driving in the school and learning is concentration. You have concentration, you will learn fast, you will understand what you're supposed to do. I always keep telling my students, understand what you're supposed to do and then do it. Don't come to the place and go, what am I doing? What am I doing? Don't put yourself in that situation. I always give them advice. I said, look, panicking generates fear.
Right.
When you're scared, you don't concentrate.
Correct.
So I tell them, for example, there's a fire. Why did they say when there's a fire, don't panic? Because maybe the fire extinguisher is next to your leg, but because you're panicking, you can't see it. So I give them lots of advice before taking them out. I have a student, she holds her breath.
Really?
I swear to God. You know what I tell her? I said, this is driving, not diving.
Exactly, yeah.
Breathe.
Yeah.
She goes, she's holding her breath until she stops. And then she goes, غواصة. Well, I swear to God. يعني, come on. I tell them, I said, don't. يعني, listen, relax. Why are you putting yourself in that situation? They do these things to themselves.
Kazarooni, how many students so far you've taught?
Bro,
So far, yeah.
Let me tell you something. I'll give you an idea when we first started. Okay? When I first started, it was 5 dinars an hour.
That was back in
2015.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I think it's 7 or 8.
It's 7.
Okay.
Okay. The reason it became 7 is because of the petrol. It went up.
Right.
And we work on petrol, so if you so 5 dinars is not gonna, even now 7 dinars is too little because of the petrol. Okay, so what we did was I could not in 2015 when I started, because the instructors were little, so we had big demand. You know how much I used to work? I used to work from 5 in the morning till 7 at night.
15 hours. More than 5 to 5, that's 12, 6, 7. Yeah, 14 hours.
Straight. 7 days a week.
What? Including Friday, Saturday?
7 days a week. We had loans. We needed to pay.
Okay. Makes sense.
You see what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
No one wants to do that to themselves. So we had loans we needed to pay off. So we worked hard so we can later on relax. Okay. 5 to 7 in the morning, at night, sorry. Guess my book for you to come and take a date with me, I was booked 3 months ahead.
3 months ahead.
3 months ahead, bro. 5 to 7. 3 months ahead, bro. I was booked. Then what did they do? They started bringing extra instructors. Okay. Now the problem is, what I say, this is my opinion, give people that need the job.
Yeah, not want the job.
They need the job, meaning what? They don't have another source of income. You gave people being instructors, they already have what? Pension.
تقاعد.
See what I'm saying?
ما يصير.
Okay. Some people, their taqa'ud is low, so they need it.
Okay. آمنا بالله.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now what happened? Some of the instructors, they started complaining. Why? Because there is some of the instructors, what they do is they lower the price.
Oh, لأن عندهم already pension. They have already
There
good
we
pension.
go.
They have good
You see what I'm saying?
statement.
Yeah.
So they're killing the market.
They're killing the market.
ما يصير bro.
Now
Not
the
possible.
problem is, how do you catch these people? You can't. Why? The only way of catching these people is that the student comes and complains to the what?
Office.
To the office.
Yes.
But he's not going to do that because he has
It's
a
benefit for him. Yeah. Discount. It's better for him. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Okay. So now I get phone calls from like Bengalis or something. And I don't take Bengalis anyways, but they call me. How much? Well, you know how much? 5. انت يعطيني less 5 انا يجي وياك. طب ما بكتي ويا son. Go to that person who's going to give you less than 5. So صار نفس سوق المقاصيص. They come and negotiate with you. Okay. And then sometimes I become curious. I say, who's the other instructor that he doesn't tell you? Why? Because he doesn't want to spoil it for himself and his friends. You see what I'm saying? Some people come, some instructors, they don't have any, they don't think about other instructors. They don't think that this is their only job and I'm spoiling it for them. They don't care. They come, they start doing these things and messing the job up. So we can't catch them unless the students actually go there and complain. But with me, I don't give them any I don't put them in my daily life. Why? I don't even think about them. Why? Because I already have my quality people that come to me. So I don't care. As long as they're not, because I don't take that kind of people because I can't speak to them. I cannot speak to Bengalis. I don't speak the language. So I don't take them anyway. So it's not affecting me. So I take people that actually know what I'm saying. So English speaking, Arabic or Persian. These are the people.
Do you have your business card on you?
I do, yes.
Well, please, I would like to have one so I can introduce it to the world. Guys, when it comes to driving instruction, whoever speaks English, Arabic or Persian, Ustad Kaz right here. Check his Instagram. Everything, all the details is going to be included in the bio. Best driving instructor. Driving instructions with awesome positivity. I promise you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for this. I'm going to share it to the people. Okay, I have random question lines for
Please let me know.
all of the guests. I hope you find satisfaction with the questions.
Yeah.
So, starting off the random questions, what do you think about the LGBTQ?
Bro, these people, they're lost. Because, if you actually know who God is,
Yes.
okay, you will not go and turn into yourself that sector.
بالآخر.
From the, you need to understand what your purpose is in life.
So there are two. How many genders are there?
Bro, there's only two.
Finish only
Male,
two.
female, خلاص.
Male, female.
Yes. I'll give you an example. Okay. They come and say, no, there is. We say, okay. I said a battery has positive and negative. Okay?
Yes.
Right or not?
Yes.
Okay. So to make the device work, you have to put positive and negative. You cannot just put positive and negative. It's not going to work.
Yes.
It's the same thing. It's not going to work. And the proof of this is that if a woman sleeps with another woman, she cannot conceive.
Yes.
If a man sleeps with another man, he cannot conceive.
Yes.
So it has to be the negative and the positive. خلاص. It's done. Use this. Done.
بالآخر.
خلاص. يعني you're sick. يعني أنت imagine doing these things is sickness. It's something in you.
Mentally and madness.
Madness.
Yes.
Okay. So what you need to do is you need to understand, forget your lust. Remember what you are here for. What's your purpose? And the most important thing, if you understand who Allah is, you will not go into these kind of things. Because you don't have Allah in your life, okay, this is what happens to you. Allah tells us in the Quran, He says, when you don't remember me and have me in your life, you become depressed.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'll give you an example. I say this to my students that don't pray. Okay? Some of my students come, it's the time for Salah. I say, let's go pray.
Yeah.
He goes, huh? So I know he doesn't pray. I don't force him. I let him. I go pray. I come back. I talk to him. I give him advice. What is the advice? I give him one of the advices that I say. I tell him, look, I'll give you an example of when you don't have Allah in your life, what happens to you. No matter how rich and famous you are. Listen to the example. He's like what? I said, one of the most funniest comedians and actors in the world, Robert Williams.
Yeah.
Right? We agree? He had fame. He had fame. He had
Everything
money.
in life.
He had money.
Everything in life.
He got Oscars. He got everything that he did.
Everything
right?
in life. Yeah.
We agree? Why? Because he was atheist. Did you know that? He used to go and make fun out of religion and God on stage. Because he was atheist. He used to come on interviews and say what? He used to come and say, I make millions of people laugh, but no one makes me laugh. And no one knows what's inside me. Why? Allah says it in the Quran. He says, when you don't remember me, I make you depressed. You feel depressed. It's like, he says, it's like when you go to the sky, you lose oxygen, so your chest starts what? That's how depression feels like. You feel like you have hardness of breath, and you feel always down. And this is one. Two. I said, maybe you don't know Robert Williams, maybe because you're in the young generation. You know Avicii?
Who?
The DJ. Avicii.
Avicii?
Avicii was the most popular DJ in the world. He was the youngest as well.
Okay.
He died, I think he was 26 or 27 years old. He committed suicide in Oman. To come on stage for 2 hours, he used to get at least maybe 30 or 40,000 dinars for 2 hours. The most popular DJ in the world, and the youngest, and he was very talented. He went to Oman, and he wrote a letter that I was depressed. He said, you're a DJ, you have all these, DJs,
all the fun, the party, the
everything, you have it there. Imagine he was what?
Depressed.
Why? Because he didn't have Allah in his life. You have no purpose. See, Allah always tells us, in heaven, what happens in heaven? In heaven, you don't get bored. Why? Because when you taste something, it just gets better. It doesn't go lower. And the taste that you have it's like you've had it for the first time, but it multiplies. So here, whenever we're happy, whenever, like, for example, we want a phone. So for example, this iPhone 15. People come and say, oh, iPhone 15, that's the same thing. Nothing
No,
different.
it's actually worse than 14.
خلاص, okay? انزين.
No, literally, ترى worse than 14.
So you need, some people are tech freaks. We need to have it. Okay. We're like this. Humans are like that. We get so excited on something. Once we get it, we get bored of it.
Yeah.
You want something new.
Yeah. I want to change it or something.
You want to change it. That's how it is in life. So Allah is telling you, whatever you have in life doesn't last. No matter how much you have.
True.
No matter how rich you are, there is something missing. Okay? You're rich, but you can't sleep properly. Like the guy who's poor. He just puts his head. You know, the rich guy will pay how much just to have that sleep.
Yeah.
So Allah doesn't give you everything. Allah, when He gives you hardship, Allah tells you, "Inna ma'al usri yusra, inna ma'al usri yusra." Two times.
La ilaha illallah.
With hardship comes what? Ease. With hardship comes ease. He's telling you twice. فأنت, when you don't know who Allah is, you don't know what you're missing out. So I suggest these people, LGBTQ, Dairy Queen, then these people should make like a blizzard. That's a good one. يعني, come on, think. Wallah, don't. Till when you're going to do that? Till when? At the end of the day, you're gonna die.
Okay. What do you think about the Gen Zs, the new generations? The new generations, so far, they don't know how to fix a punctured tire.
That's because they are so independent on technology. It's not like us. We used to go out. You know, we used to play basketball. We used to play football. We used to play catch, hide and seek, badminton. I don't know what. It was fun. Yes. Okay. We used to, when it rains, we go into the potholes and all the rainwater and so. This generation now, everything is in the home, internet, and all that stuff. It's easy. So even when it comes to driving an automatic car,
oh my God.
imagine I have guys, girls, I think you're better drivers than guys.
شلون?
I swear to God, he sits a guy is a bike. God, he's shaking. So I look at him, I said, is the AC too cold? No. He's shaking, he's scared. A girl comes, she's never touched a steering wheel before. I tell her, do this. She does it. They drive better than guys. Yeah, and look, and it's automatic.
I feel ashamed.
Wallah.
Wallah,
I keep telling her, I said, girls, I've taught girls, I was like, no way you've never touched the steering wheel before. It's never. This guy sits there, he's shaking. Thought. And it's a shame. It's a very shame. It's a big shame.
Okay, I have something for you.
Tell me.
I am Bahraini, 25 years old,
Okay.
graduated from high school, black hair, not skinny, not fat, but natural.
Chubby.
Beautiful, single, never been married, jobless, and she is demanding...
A sugar daddy.
No, you're a sugar daddy who's basically like that, but no. She's demanding 6,000 BD dowry, mahar,
Okay.
And she's demanding a full honeymoon with 1 month going to America. And she's demanding a brand new car, at least Lexus. And she's demanding shabka, excluding the dowry. And she's demanding a wedding night in Novotel. Sorry, Zalag.
Yeah,
Sofitel. And she is demanding as well to bring her best friends, all of them, in a special night hangout in a cruise. Like basically taking her best friends, close friends, into a yacht cruise, in a yacht, going for dinner and whatever.
Wala Jennifer Lopez.
So what do you think?
Man, I don't think.
She's jobless and
I know this. See, look, you need to.
you know what this is happening nowadays.
I know. That's why, look, you need to understand. Allah tells us that we're allowed to have 4 wives.
Alhamdulillah, yes.
Right?
Yes.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
The percentage of woman to man is nearly 4-1. So every 4 girls
It's one man.
is 1 man.
Yeah.
So if every man in this world got married, there's going to be a big percentage of women that don't have husbands. This is number 1.
Okay.
Okay? Number 2, the gays. That's another big percentage of women that don't have husbands. Then you have the lesbians. That's another big percentage of women that don't have husbands. The people that are in jail. Another big percentage of women. Okay.
So
Islam is the what? Is the solution.
it's the key.
Marry 4.
Marry 4. That's a solution for you guys.
Solution.
4.
Allah tells you, not me. Allah. So this is the problem with these people. You have to come back to Allah. Come back to Allah.
I'm going to ask you this. What do you want to say to the world? What are you going to say?
Come back to Allah. Understand who God is.
Wow.
Understand who Allah is. See, I always tell people, look, I've sat with some Christians. Okay? I said, look, we are not the enemy. Because the stereotype that's going around that Muslims hate Christians and Jews. We agree? Okay. But that's a stereotype. I said, you're a living soul that's living in a country. It's not a Christian country. It's an Islamic country. Right? I said, okay. I said, now you tell me you don't feel safe here more than your own country? He puts his head down and he says, you're right. I said, yeah, but we're the terrorists. Because we're the ones that hate you. Blah, blah, blah. What you need to understand is what? I always tell these people, look, Prophet Muhammad, what did he say? He said, every child that is born in this world is born as a Muslim. But it is on his parents to choose his religion and his name.
Yes.
So, if you come into a household of a Christian, you're going to be Christian.
Yes.
If you're a Hindu, you're going to become Hindu, right? Okay. I tell the person, I said, now when you grow up, can you change your name if you want to? He looks at me, he says, yes. I said, okay. Can you change your religion if you want to? He said, yes. I said, yeah. He said, but how you're saying I was a Muslim? I said, what do you know? What's the meaning of Muslim to you when you say Muslim? It's like these, you guys, pray 5 times. I said, no. I said, Muslim means submitting yourself to one God.
Commitment, yes.
So when you submit yourself to one God, like how Moses, peace be upon him, Ibrahim, peace be upon him, Jesus, all the prophets
all
did.
the great prophets, yes.
You're called a Muslim. Ah, okay, that's the meaning of Muslim. See, I said, you don't know the meaning of Muslim, and you come and say, oh, I was a Muslim? I said, yes. So, was Prophet Muhammad wrong? No, he wasn't. I said so. Right? He wasn't. So, you didn't choose your name and you didn't choose your what? Your religion. Okay. Now, I tell them, I said, you're a narrow-minded person, but you don't know it yet. He says, no, I'm not. I said, I'll explain it to you. He says, like what? What do you mean? I said, look. I said, what's the definition of a narrow-minded person? He goes, you tell me. I said, okay. To me, a definition of a narrow-minded person is someone who thinks he's right and he doesn't want to listen to anyone else. I'm right. Mr. Google himself. Good? Good. So I come there, I said, come, let's sit, let's talk. I said, if I come up to you and say, here, have an apple. And you come up to me and say, I don't like apples. Okay. But how many kinds of apples there are? 3.
I think.
Green, yellow,
Red.
and red. They're all apples, but they taste different. The colors, they look the same, but the color and taste is different.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah.
Okay. So I say, have you ever tried apples in your life? He's like, no. I said, how can you say you don't like something and you've not tried it?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay? So here you become narrow-minded. Okay. So I tell him, you were born in a Christian household. What happens? Automatically, you become Christian because who chose your religion for you?
Your parents.
Your parents. Who chose your name for you? Your parents.
Parents.
صح? Okay. But my question is to you, how do you know you're right? If you've not compared yourself with other religions, you see what I'm saying? You understand?
Makes sense.
So how do you become narrow-minded? By not comparing yourself to other religions and then coming and saying, I'm right. So you've not. You were born a Christian, you're going to die a Christian? You didn't go, and now you cannot come and say, well, how am I supposed to get the answers? You have internet. It's the most, you have it on your fingertips.
Yes.
You get the books, you can compare yourself, you can understand. The problem is with most Christians, they don't read their book.
Yeah. Most of Christians, they've never read or never completed even the Bible.
Exactly. So they don't read their books. Okay? And what do? They are, that's why you see most Christians leave their religion. Why? Because first of all, it doesn't make sense. Okay? Second of all, what happens to them? They become atheists. They become agnostics. They go into this LGBTQ and all that stuff. They want to try something new.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why? As again, we said, you don't know who God is. So if you actually know who God is, you will never, ever disobey.